Hey guys, so this is my intermittent fasting, or in this case extended fast video vlog. I wanted to keep track of my progress of a 2 week fast. I'm doing a 2 week water fast, so consuming 0 calories but still continuing to drink water, just plain water, no calories, no lemon squeezed in it or nothing whatsoever, just plain still water. Reason I'm doing a 2 week fast is for weight loss. Mainly, the main reason why most people would choose to do a fast, and obviously just for detoxification, um, mental clarity, cleansing, spiritual cleansing, and obviously ridding my body of toxins consumed through food and our everyday environment, such as pollution and our, stress hormones, cortisol, things that our body needs to get rid of and repair. You might disagree with fasting, and you might disagree with doing it for a very long period of time, which you might consider 2 weeks to be, and 2 weeks is a rather long period of time to fast. But I'm choosing to do this for me, and the whole point of these videos is to monitor the progress throughout my 2 week experience of the fast, to better understand how I'm feeling day in day out, and to share it with other people who may be considering doing something similar for the reasons I stated I'm doing my fast. So basically, I've reached 72 hours now. It's my third day. I didn't do a video for day one, 24 hours or 48 hours, simply because I've done these fasts before. I do them every week. I basically fast after eating Saturday morning, and I don't eat again till Monday morning. So I do 48 hours every week, and there's basically no effects. I don't feel anything. I'm quite seasoned at it. So there felt like there was no need to do a video for 48 hours fasted. But now I've reached my third day, and the third day is now the longest I've gone without food for the last 2 months. When I did my previous long-term fast but didn't monitor it, with that previous one I lost about 8 kilos. Hardly worked out really, I was just fasting. And now I'm gonna do it a bit different. I'm gonna incorporate exercise, and I'm gonna fast. So we'll see what kind of results we get. First, I'm going to sort of do my fast for a week, and I want to see how I'm feeling at a week. If I'm feeling completely laggy, out of energy, just not functioning, um, head spinning. Bottom line, if I become, uh, quite useless and not functional, I'm going to break the fast. But if I'm still functioning, the whole idea is to remain mobile and to remain active during the fast. So if everything's going well, I'll push it into a second week, but I'll break it if it's going to make me bedridden, because I can't afford to do that, and it just defeats the whole sort of purpose of it. I want to see just how functional I can remain while consuming 0 calories and still incorporating a few workouts, which will obviously gradually get lighter and lighter as the days go on. I won't be able to maintain the same tempo like I did today, running 2 kilometers on my third day fasted. It's gonna eventually reduce to just walking, and I'm going to cut out the whole heaves and push-ups and any sort of exercise that causes muscle breakdown. Since I'm consuming 0 calories, there won't be any protein to repair muscles, to build muscles, so I'll be doing more harm to myself than good. So eventually my workouts are just going to reduce to walking. So just want to note that on the third day I'm not really feeling any effects. I did go a bit hard today, this morning. Still ran 2 kilometers. Still did multiple 5 sets of overgrasp heaves and 5 sets of undergrasp heaves, and then etc. with dips and lying heaves. So I still hit it pretty hard. I still ran for about 15 minutes. So I did feel a bit laggy. I did feel like I was almost like towing something. Like I felt heavier today. Even though I stood on the scales, I didn't gain weight just out of thin air or anything like that. What I want to also say is that I'm trying to lose 5 kilos with this 2 week fast. So right now I'm about 105. What I want to basically get to at the end of this is 100, just right on the line. So besides feeling that sort of weighed down feeling, like I was just towing something, like felt heavier than usual. Like my legs felt heavier. I wasn't as puffed on my run as I sort of expected to be. Like I wasn't puffed, but I did feel really heavy. I felt heavy in my head, and my legs really felt heavy. But it almost wasn't like it was because I was out of air. It's just I felt really fatigued, and I think it's got something to do with my muscles just not being fueled with no nutrients fueling them, and that switch to sort of that ketosis, which is using fat for energy. Because for the first 2-3 days, I was burning out my glycogen stores, and that sort of last big meal that I had before my fast, I think there was still some elements of those calories and nutrients being used for fuel, and now that's all gone, and now my body's just, it's got to switch to fat, and I think because that switch happened, that's why I sort of felt the way I did. So the last thing I want to note with anyone who's going to fast is the hardest part is always going to be, those first couple of days. If you've never fasted before, day one, fasting for 24 hours is going to seem like the biggest thing for you. It's going to be fucking hard. For me, for other people I know that fast, I'm looking at you, Jordan. 2 days for us is still piss. We can still work out. We can still go do anything that you can do, but you need to consume 4,000 calories in those 2 days. We'll do it without any. And it's one of those things you get better at. You just get used to. You get used to your body, and what I want to almost prove with this is that you don't need to eat as much as people say you need to eat. That if you don't eat, you fuck your organs. If you don't eat, you fuck your metabolism. Like, it's all bullshit, I reckon. I've lost 16 kilos since I've came here. I've done one extended fast. I consume about 1,500 calories a day for the last 8 weeks, and I've honestly started feeling the best I've ever felt in my life, as opposed to, the traditional eat, 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 eat. If you want to build muscle, you got to eat above your basal metabolic rate. So I got to eat like 3,000 calories to build muscle. But, I came here weighing 120, doing 3 heaves, and now I weigh 105, and I'm doing upwards of 10 heaves after being fully rested. So, you can't say that you can't get stronger while you're fasting, while you're at a calorie restriction, calorie deficit. You can't say that you can't build muscle, and you can't say that it's not good for your health when I can vouch that I'm feeling better than I was, ever in my life. So, we'll do one of these videos every day. We'll continue monitoring my progress. I'll do another one in 24 hours. This one just went for a bit longer because I wanted to elaborate on what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and encourage you to try it. If you think about fasting, just give it a go for eating for 8 hours and then fast for 16 hours. And sleeping counts as fasting. So start off small, and then eventually you'll get better at it, and then eventually you'll be able to try something like the warrior diet, which is eating 4 hours, having a 4-hour eating window, and then fasting for 20. Or you might just look at all this and think it's completely fucking crazy and you disagree. It's up to you. I ain't gonna knock people that don't want to try fasting, but don't fucking knock me, and don't knock fucking people that fast, because I've never heard of anyone fasting, doing it right, and saying, fasting fucked them up. I'm yet to hear it. So if you can, maybe link me to an article or a video of someone who's fasted and fucked themselves, I'd be interested in seeing it, because I only hear and I only feel through myself and the people around me who have done it that it's beneficial, and whatever cons there may be, the pros weigh it out tenfold. So we'll make another video in 24 hours, see the progress from there. But yeah, 72 hours fasted at the moment.